Well, hello, Minecrafters. Generic B here once again. Don't meow. I literally just hit record, and are you gonna make me stop this? Alright, ignore it. Holy smokes. Every time the cat's been like quiet, I hit record and he starts meowing. So shut up. Hey. Anyway, before I so rudely interrupted, I've had a few requests to do a tutorial of my Mamba Jamba double-decker configurable, switchable, spider only, tall mob only, all mob, no mob, mob spawner. And I don't really feel like building this whole thing again, but I thought I would do a couple of shorter tutorial videos. One to show how to build the water channel on the bottom and how to make it flow into a mobavator, and the other is how to build one of these pads, and then from there you should be able to figure out the rest. So today I'm going to do the digging part, the bottom part. I've actually already done the digging. I figured you guys would not be interested in sitting there watching me go ding 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 ding. It would take forever. Even though I used the wooden axe. Shh, don't tell. Alright, so anyway, you're going to start, this channel is going to be 18 wide, and the reason it's 18 wide is you're going to have two 6 block wide pads. I just put those on the edge so you can kind of get a spacing feel. There's a 2 block channel, a 6 block wide pad, blah 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 blah. Another 2 block channel, another pad, and 2 block channel. So that's why it's 18. And this top part, you dig down 1 block and you make it 8 blocks out, because that is how far water will travel before it ends. And so I just put a source block all along this edge, as you can tell. Got a nice little raging river going on. Then you dig down one block and you do it again. So that's another 8 blocks out. And then you would plant water sources all along this edge. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want it to muck up my work. And you mirror it on the same side, or on the other side. How can you mirror something on the same side? Come on, get with the program. Anywho, in the middle, you dig down 1 block, and this is my 2 block wide channel. Stick some source blocks there. They go in because this is 18 blocks wide, remember, and water only goes 8 blocks long. 8 and 8, 16, which gives us a nice clean little 2 block 2x2 chunk there. So once you got that, the next step is you'll want to dig these out 3 blocks deep on both sides. And the reason for that is because spiders will most likely come in this way as well, and you want them to be able to drop down and be on the same level as these. Otherwise it gets really confusing. So, you've done that. I'm going to build a little bit of a mobavator right now. Let's see, I got some glass. I got the glass. Right? Sure, why not? Jumpy, jumpy. I apologize for my loud keyboard strokes. I've got one of the most clickety keyboards in the world. Especially when I'm jumping. I'm a total... When I played World of Warcraft, I was a total keyboard turner. Speaking of which, I don't know if anybody who watches has played World of Warcraft, and if you played it for a while, little fun fact, if you've ever wondered how to make gold in that game and you did a search and you ever found Generic B's Guide to Money Making, volumes 1, 2, and 3, that would be me, way back in the day. I gold capped, but that's a whole nother story. I don't play that game anymore. Jenny don't play that. We get a... Alright, so got a little bit of the mobavator tube, right? With a 2 block space above this bottom. We're good to go there. And then a lot of this is just like Ethos's mobavator. So let's see, I'm gonna just stick a bunch of signs there because I can. Actually, I've got, oh, maybe just a few in my, this will work just fine. Okay, so the first thing you do is you will put one there on the corner, stick one there, and you do the sign on a sign trick. So you got that little V with a paddle out. You're going to turn around and do the exact same thing on the opposite corner, like so, right? Now let me get rid of these, this block and that block. I actually want to keep this block, and I'm going to put another block just like it on the other side. And the reason for that is so I can put, so now we've got this one on the corner. We're going to do the exact same thing but up a level. Again, anybody who's built a Ethos mobavator, this is nothing new to you, right? One difference, I believe, one extra thing I have to do, next to this little guy, I've got to put one there, and I have to put one over there. And I believe the reason is otherwise water will come down here and will actually move around that way and start backing up that flow, so you don't want that to happen. Okay, so we got those down, meow and cat. Now in Ethos's design, you would put a water block there, which meant you would have to have a block here and a block there with signs. The reason you don't want to do that with this one is that's just too many blocks. A spider will come up, and if they get stuck around here, as soon as they hit a block, they're like, oh, salvation, I've been in this water, time to get out. And they're like, dang, 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 right? It happens here a little bit, but not nearly as bad as if you had two blocks like that. So the way to eliminate that, you know, is he gonna meow again? I dare you to meow one more time. Alright, so I love my cat. I'm just doing that for stage presence. Anywho, so here you've got, here's this one down there. Let's put a sign right there. And then you're going to put a sign on a sign, just like that. And then over here, you'll do the same thing, put a sign, and then a sign on top. So now you've got a water block that, come on, what's going on here? Can I get out? Oh, I've got that weird walking bug, hold on. Okay, now it's fixed. So now you've got a spot where the water will go there. You're going to do the exact same thing on this side. So a sign over here. Oh, and then with the sign on top. Sign over here with a sign on top. Right? And the last two, do I have it again? Wow. I'm not holding anything. I get that a lot when I do the when I place signs. I must be bashing keys or something. So at these top ones, where you've got this V, up here diagonally, you want to put a sign there, and on the opposite side, you want to put one there. And I believe we're at the point where we can start filling this in with water. So how you do that is you want to put a water block right there. That's a good sign when it just covers up those four corners, right? Very good sign. Let's put one right there. That's another good sign. The point of those two is to center the spider, right, or the mob. I keep saying spider. I got spiders on the brain. Center the mob so they'll go straight up. So we got that. Where the block where there's no sign, you will up one level, you'll put water there. You will put water there. And now after that point, you just fill in every block above that with solid water, all 4 blocks per layer, so you have steady flowing water. I believe mobs will start suffocating after like 14 blocks. So after 14 blocks or 15 blocks, you'll want to stagger some signs, but I'm not getting into that. Alright, so this is done. The next thing to do is put in some water. I'm just going to go across, making sure I get everything like I need to. Kind of lost count here. Come on now. That looks pretty legit. Now you'll notice, I'm glad I did that, you'll notice that when we do it with signs, for some reason, there's always like a block that's missing. What I do is I hit it like that, knock the 2 out, and then I grab my sandstone, or whatever block you're using, do one here first, and then there, and then you'll get that little business. Now, so the advantage of this is there's no blocks here. A spider can actually go through, and because they're only 1 block tall, they'll go right through that gap and get sucked in. So works great. I must be missing, yeah, I'm missing water right there. I was gonna say that is not normal. Did I miss a number? Hello? That's... Now that is odd. Alright, let's do the same old trick. You know, it might have been because I cut those holes out before I filled in the water. Cut that 3 deep channel. That might be it. Oh yeah, that fixes it. Let me try that actually. I'm gonna fill at least those 2 in if I can. Give myself some more water. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oops. Oh man. And fill this in. You know, I still only have a 15-minute limit, so it's kind of why I'm trying to hurry a bit. I don't know why that is. If anybody knows how I break the 15-minute video limit, let me know, because I would love to make some slightly longer videos. But whatever, because you know me, I'm chatty. I'm a chatty Cathy. Oh, and that worked brilliant. I didn't have to worry about it. So then all I have to do is cut that, cut that, cut that, cut that. Okay, so it's a little difficult for me to swim around, but spiders will drop down off of the pads above. They'll go right in, be like, what's up? They will fall down. They'll go in here. Spiders are wider than a tall mob, so they'll get sucked in like right in there, and then they climb up and they're good to go. Then you kill them. Kill it with fire. Alright, hopefully that helped you guys out. If you have any questions or comments or any type of observations as to how we can improve this, because I know there's a couple little, you know, dead spots in there, here and there. Whatever. Leave it in the comments below. I read every comment. I also really love it when you like me and subscribe to me and tell all your friends. That's it. Talk to you guys later. See ya.